Welcome back, guys. You know, I've been traveling to Malaysia for about 6 weeks now. I've been doing daily videos, which has really allowed me to immerse myself in the local culture, the cuisine, stuff like this. And so today, I'm going to be talking about the things you must know about traveling to this country before you come here. So one thing you really must know before you come here to Malaysia is eat with your right hand. Now, it doesn't mean for everything. If you have a knife and fork, this is okay. You can eat with your left hand if you're left-handed like me. But if you are left-handed and you want to eat food with your left hand, better to do it with your right hand. Also, if you are giving or receiving something like money or a gift maybe, you should do that with your right hand as well. This is a sign of respect here in Malaysia. Another thing you need to know about traveling in Malaysia is when you're in Kuala Lumpur, you cannot fly your drone near the Petronas Towers. I did this and I nearly got arrested. So, you know, the police, they came, they took me into the police station, they asked me lots of questions, they made me delete all of my footage. And so if you are going to the Petronas Towers and you want to use your drone, you can't do it. Another thing you need to know about Malaysia is that it is a very diverse country. There are many different religions here, and so you need to be cautious about the kind of things that you're wearing in certain places. Sometimes you need to cover your knees, sometimes you need to cover your arms, stuff like this. And so make sure you are doing your research and finding the right type of clothes you need to wear when you're going to different places. I went to Batu Caves and I saw there are many girls, they had to pay extra for some extra clothing so that they could go and view the temple. Also, I went to Masjid Jamin and they gave me some clothing that I had to wear to cover my legs. So just be cautious about this type of thing. When you're going to certain places, there is a certain attire you must wear. Now, Malaysia is an amazing country. I have really enjoyed traveling here. And in Kuala Lumpur, you will find restaurants from all around the world. The best of the best you can find here in Kuala Lumpur. But actually, the best food that you can buy or the best food that you can find in the city definitely comes from some of the more local stores. Places like Kampong Baru have the best food in the city. As you can imagine, you know, like mum's cooking, you know, like the kind of kitchen style that you have at home, and it's just a lot better. The flavors are better. That's where you're going to get the best flavors and the most love when they're cooking their food. Also, guys, certain food at certain times. It's not like you can just walk outside and go get yourself a roti canai at any time of the day. I went to get a roti canai and it said that it was morning that you can get it, but I arrived at maybe about 11 o'clock and that was actually too late. Even though for me, morning ends at about 12, you know, for breakfast here in Malaysia, you need to be coming earlier. You know, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, which is understandable. But yeah, there were times when I was looking for satays and I couldn't find those for days. I was going for the Hokkien mee the other day. People are telling me no, you can only get that in the evening. So you need to be careful when you're looking for some dishes. And obviously, if you've seen any of my videos, you'll know it's a very diverse country. It's super cheap and affordable. Transportation is very good. It's nice and modern. All of these things you will see in my previous videos if you've seen any of those, of course. And I would recommend going back and watching some of those videos if you haven't seen them already. And also, there are some interesting facts online I just want to share with you about Malaysia. It just says here, jaywalking. I didn't know about this. I know in America they have jaywalking, but I didn't know here in Malaysia, if you walk across the road without waiting for the red light, you can be fined. Singing indecent songs in a public environment. Interesting. No singing out loud, guys, if you're traveling here in Malaysia. Bathing your furry friend in public. So if you have a dog, you cannot bathe them in public. Also, you can't bathe yourself in public. Riding an elephant or horse on the road. I don't own an elephant or a horse, so I don't know about you. Accepting food, drinks before, during, or after vomiting. Okay, so if you're sick, guys, you can't accept no food or drinks here in Malaysia. Making too much noise is an issue. You can be fined for this. If your dog is feeling a little bit rowdy and it starts chasing people, you can be fined for this also. Spitting, which, you know, I understand. Burning materials, you can't do that. Attempting suicide, not a good idea. And of course, nudity. Yeah, these things, you cannot do these things in Malaysia. You will be fined, you will be punished. Anyway, guys, so there you go. Those are the things you must know about before coming to travel here in Malaysia. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.